There we go. Okay, so I only have 40 minutes on this limited Zoom thing. So I'm going to make this super concise and to the point and just try and get through all this information that I have.
Excellent.
Then we can talk more later. Like if you have questions, then we can hop onto a um another Zoom link from somebody else afterwards, but I'm gonna try and just get it all done in a quick and concise manner. So I just want to tell you guys thank you for joining. So everybody usually knows me. I have a couple people from out of town. Hi, Tina. It's nice to see you from Guam that I haven't seen in a while, but just for those that don't know me, I'm Christina. My mother is Diana, and that's how some of you guys have met me. And I'm a personal trainer, nutritionist, and detoxing coach. So I've been doing this for over 7 years, and I've helped almost 100 plus people, particularly women, over the years to get themselves into a healthy balance, and whether that's physically or emotionally through whatever issues that they're going through. And so I just want to let everybody know that whatever you're going through, whatever you're struggling with, there is a solution. So let's just take that off right off the bat. There is a solution. Don't feel bad. You can help your body to heal. So, what I wanted to cover today was core systems, core things that everybody's dealing with. I've been pretty quiet for the past year or so and not really working with a lot of people one-on-one. Many people know I moved across the country, and so now I'm finally situated that I can actually start helping people again. And I've been hearing this distress call from multiple different avenues. Um, Everybody's going through the same thing in different ways, and particularly us women. And there's somebody else coming in. A lot of it has to do with our hormones, the fact that our bodies are changing. We've been exposed to a lot of different toxins and sicknesses over the years, especially through COVID. And so there's a lot of problems that have come from it that people need solutions with. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And then if we have personalized questions, we can do one-on-one and I can help you individually. So let's just get right into it. I have my notes of things that I want to cover. And if anybody has like wait, I have a question, just make some noise or talk or something and they just want me to elaborate on something more, then you can do that. I'm just trying to watch the clock so that I don't run out of time. But basically, let's talk about the female body. First of all, many of the things out there are predominantly for men, and all of the systems are designed for male bodies. And a lot of women don't realize that men have a cycle of hormones that recycle every day. Every 24 hours, they're on again, brand new. And it's really unfair because they can lose weight really fast, they can build muscle really fast, and women, it just doesn't happen. And so we get discouraged because we see the men, doing it differently and it doesn't work for us. But for women, even if we are in perimenopause or menopause stage, our cycles are every 28 to 30 days. And so we really have to learn how to work within our cycles of where we are and capitalize on different times of the month so that we can um, utilize different hormone strengths and weaknesses at certain times. And then also particularly during the day. So we might have more energy in the morning, or we might feel like we have less energy in the afternoon, and we don't know why. And so these are all due to hormonal fluctuations as well. So we're kind of on this roller coaster as women, and we need to know how to balance it and make it a little bit more smooth sailing as it is. And so that's where I'm here to help you. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to be able to do it on your own. So having that one-on-one assistance is going to be really beneficial for you. So the first thing that we can talk about is blood sugar. So many people are familiar with blood sugar, but they're only familiar with it for like diabetics. And it doesn't matter if you're diabetic or you're not, we all need to keep our blood sugars balanced. So there's different things throughout the day that can stress our body and make our blood sugar go out of balance. So for instance, you start the day with coffee and then you don't eat anything. That raises your cortisol levels so that you're not hungry. You think I'm fine, I'm not hungry, but you're actually stressing your body because you started your metabolism, but then you didn't feed your body. And so that puts your cortisol levels up, and then your blood sugar goes up with it, and then you have a crash. And then you get really hungry at a certain time, and then you eat, and then you think you're fine, but then that's really just an up down scale, and it's too much of a drastic change in your body. It's better to have it more smooth. So having specific time of eating throughout the day helps your body to be more balanced, and also having balanced meals. So a protein, a carb, a healthy fat at certain times will keep your body balanced. And so just learning how to tweak your meal plans and your times a little bit can make a really big difference, because we want to keep that blood sugar balanced. The next thing would be adding on to that cortisol, or that stress hormone. So I've told my clients before, like they're saying, "Oh, I'm not stressed. I don't think I'm stressed." But I ask them, how do you feel when you have to get out the door by a certain time? And they're like, "Well, I'm rushing around. I'm trying to get somewhere on time, right?" That's stress. That's cortisol. That is the lion behind you in your mind's eye. There's a lion behind you saying, "I'm going to eat you and you need to hurry up." And so your body goes, "Okay, let me hurry up." And it hurries you up and you get to where you need to go on time. But you don't realize that that's actually stress. That's cortisol being shot into your body so that you can accomplish what you need to do. And it has its place and it's good, but if you're not feeding and nurturing your body nutritionally alongside that stress, then it can be too much stress, and then your body has negative side effects to it. So we want to learn how to feed our body properly during these times so that we can have that healthy balance of cortisol, but then it not be so taxing on our body that it hurts us in the long run. So ways we can do that is by having proper proteins, keep your body satiated, full, and then your body can relax inside and say, "Okay, there's a little lion behind me and I do need to hurry up, but I don't need to completely rush." So hopefully that makes sense. And then next thing, as women, this is all tailored to women, by the way. I mean, it can apply to men too, but I mostly focus on women because we're the ones that need the most help, is estrogen. So as we age as women, you naturally lose estrogen. And so the more you lose estrogen naturally, the more out of balance your body becomes. And then your body starts storing more fat as opposed to building muscle naturally. So when we're growing and we're, in those teens and 20s and 30s, your body is still naturally building muscle. But then once you start going, past the 30 mark into the 40s and the 50s and 60s on, your body naturally starts replacing the muscle with fat. And there's really just nothing that you naturally can do about that. But you can help support your body through that process. So we have to say, okay, we know this is what's going to happen. What can we do to help our body to combat this? And then that's where daily exercise, strength training, walking, proper protein balance is all going to be beneficial. So that's where I would help you to say, okay, how much protein are you eating? Are you eating at the right times of the day? Are you getting your daily walks in? Are you doing any type of resistance training? It doesn't have to be heavy, it could just be body weight. Are you doing any type of body weight exercises so that you can actually build that muscle back instead of storing the fat in place of that muscle? So, this is very important with healthy aging because as you're losing that muscle tissue and you're replacing it with fat, that does not support your bones. And so that's how you fall easier, or that's how you tear things easier. That's how you get hurt easier. That you're like, I didn't even do anything and I got hurt. Well, that's because you have more fat ratio in your body than you do muscle. And that's just the facts. So we want to be cognizant and aware that these are the things that are happening in our body, and are we doing the right things to just assist the process? So there's no, magic pill or anything that you can do to just fix that. We have to learn how to nutritionally support our body through the process so that we can have healthy aging, strong bones, and strong muscles. So that's important. Let me just take a sip. Sorry, I'm already getting dry mouth from talking. Um, so what do? I help you to feel confident that whatever you're gonna do, your system that you're gonna put in place is going to work. I don't want you to feel like everything's failed and there's no way out. I want you to be confident that, if you're just patient and consistent with the right tools, you will have success. And you will if you just listen, you're consistent, and you take in the proper nutrition. So be confident that your body can have success and you don't necessarily need to do something drastic, like a weight loss surgery, or a lot of people are doing the weight loss shots right now. um I feel like every time I turn on anything, there's like the Ozempic, or I forgot the name of the other drug, but it's like pretty much a starvation diet, and it's becoming really popular because the doctors are handing it out like candy. But it's pretty dangerous in the long term, and we don't want to rely on something like that. We would want to make sure that we're doing things as naturally as possible first before we jump to that kind of conclusion. As a disclaimer, I know that it's good for some people, but it's just it's a short-term fix, and you still have to learn how to come off of something like that and keep it balanced going forward. So we can help with that as well. So what I wanted to do today, because I'm through the first 15 minutes, I wanted to do today is talk about some of the core products that I have been using for years and share with you how they can help you. And then also I made this a quick thing because there's Black Friday sales going on. And if you are interested, there's no pressure, but if you are interested in getting anything, now would be a great time to do it because it's more affordable and it's just easier to get started as far as like in a budget friendly way. So I know that everybody's on, budgets, and we all, with the inflation and stuff, we all have to take advantage of sales and things like that. So I'm here to just be like, okay, let's do this and take advantage of what they're offering. So I'm going to share my screen if I can remember how to do this. I know we got professional at Zooms over the pandemic and I've kind of lost touch with it, but I think I can figure it out. I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see some of the products that I'm talking about, and then you could see the little slides. So I'm going to share my Safari. I think it can share me and the Safari. Oh, look, that's so cool. That's new. Okay, so can you guys see that Safari? No. Oh, I didn't press share yet. Okay, there. Can you see it now? Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about was sleep. So a lot of people are going through sleep issues, and they have not had success with restful sleep, deep restorative sleep. I use this little spray. It tastes delicious. It's very affordable. It's like $20 or less, and that's not even on sale. On sale, it's cheaper. But it is a little spray that you spray about 20 to 30 minutes before bedtime, and it will help you sleep through the night soundly. It uses melatonin, but it also uses a mixture of herbs such as valerian, chamomile, L-theanine, tart cherry, and lemon balm. And so what that does, it just helps to quiet your mind, quiet your thoughts, help your body to relax, help your muscles to relax, and help you fall into a nice, restful sleep. So it's a very simple tool to use on those days that your body is not able to shut down. You don't have to use it every day. I don't use it every day, but like let's say you had a busy day, your mind is racing and you're still thinking and you're laying in bed, you could reach for something like this and it would help you to get that restful sleep, because restful sleep is connected with your circadian rhythms, your hormone rhythms, your stress rhythms, and a good day starts the night before. So if you want to have a good day, you start the night before in your planning. So this is something that I would use and recommend for those that have issues with sleeping. And then next is the golden protein shake. Now, I know several of you guys have tried it. I've worked with you before using this. I wanted to just dive into it as to why I use it. And I don't know, I've tried at least 50 different shakes on the market, and most of them are protein shakes. And everybody's kind of familiar with a protein shake, like, oh, this is a protein shake. And you see it, at Starbucks everywhere. Oh, protein, protein, protein. That's great. But protein is not a complete meal. So this is an actual complete macro balanced meal. And what that means, macro is your fat, your carbs, and your protein. So those are your macros. You need all three of those to build healthy, strong muscles and to burn fat. Protein, fat, and carbs. So that is what this shake will give you, is a balance of all of that. Now, here's what makes it a superfood shake, is not only does it give you protein, carbs, and fat, it also gives you micronutrients. And so many people do not know what micronutrients are, but micronutrients are all of the little glue, so to speak, that you would need to have a healthy mind, balanced blood sugar, and to really make your body feel like it is in complete balance. That's what a micronutrient is. And if you don't have micronutrients, you will start to have gaps in your system. So I've had people say, Christina, I haven't even eaten all day and I'm still gaining weight. And I'm like, well, you're not eating. And they're like, yeah, I should be losing weight because I'm not eating. And I'm like, no, you're not eating. So then your body says you're starving and it has to hold on to more fat. So anything that you put in your body, even if it's an apple, it's going to hold on to it because you're telling it that you're starving. So your body doesn't understand that you're trying to create this little weight loss plan. It doesn't know that. It just says you're starving. So the way you have to let your body let go of fat is by feeding it what it wants so that it can go, ah, okay, we're not starving. We have everything that we need and we don't need all this fat, so let's let go of it. This shake will also boost your metabolism. So I have some women that are like, no, I'm not even hungry until like 3 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, but that's not really good. That means that your metabolism is shut down. It means you're not burning anything all day. It's just alive, but it's not burning fat. And so you will actually feel a little bit more hungry when you have one of these shakes, maybe a couple hours later, because your body used everything in the shake it absorbed it. And then it's like, okay, I'm ready to eat again because this is what we're doing. We're eating. We're not starving. We're eating. And so it turns your metabolism back on. And then your body can then do what it needs to do and build muscle and burn fat because we don't want to hold on to all the fat that our body thinks it needs. So that's number one, and that's a flagship. So I will always talk about having a shake, whether it's one a day or two a day. Um, it's a way to ensure that your body is at least getting the nutrition that it needs for the day. So based on your current goals of what you want is what I would say to use. Um, it's less than $5 a serving. And during Black Friday right now, it's like less, I think it's less than $3. So it's a huge savings if you get Black Friday sales. So just throwing that out there. The next thing is if you don't like to drink your food, you can chew it. And this is a bar that uh, is it pretty much exactly like the shake, but in a chewable form. It comes in what is this? I forget, it's like some sort of lemon, like a lemon cake. It tastes like lemon cake, and it actually tastes pretty decent. And then there's a chocolate brownie and a chocolate decadent version, and then a cinnamon version. But the lemon and the chocolate are my favorite. So if you're not a drink kind of person, or if you're on the go at work and you need to just grab something and you can't like make a shake, I would recommend a bar. So there's that. And it has pretty much everything that the shake has. Then this is like a super, it's not a drug, but it's like a super herb, is a natural accelerator. It is a clinically proven, so they've done studies and tests. They've paid money to do like a whole 16-week trial where they do MRIs on the people. They check the body fat before and then they check the body fat after. They check lipids, they check the cholesterol levels, they check blood pressure. They do everything. All of these things I'm talking to you have been studied in human labs. So people come in, they do all their labs and then they go do the system, then they come back, they do more labs. And then, so there's proof that it actually works because they're showing the tests of all the numbers going down, the fat percentage going down, the muscle percentage going up. So what this little natural accelerator is it's a thermogenesis. So what it does is it's like think of a sauna but inside your body. So you won't literally physically get hot, but it heats up the inside of your body so that it can be at the right temperature. So a lot of people when they take their temperature, they're actually like half a degree or a degree lower. They're like in the 97 percentile. Some people are in 96. We should be at 98.6 or around there. This helps you get your proper temperature within your body so that your metabolism is functioning properly. So that whatever you do eat, it's burning through it. It's not storing it. We want to eat food like we're supposed to and then burn it away, use it for energy, and then say goodbye. We don't want to take it in and our body hoard it and say, "Oh, I'm going to save this for later. Let's pack on the pounds." That's what we don't want. So this little pill is again very affordable. It's non-drug. There's no drugs in it. There's no high stimulants. It's made with natural herbs, polyphenol, citric extracts from grapefruit, orange, pomelo, blood orange. It has thermogenic botanical ingredients from guarana, lemon, verbena, cayenne pepper. So, everybody should be able to pretty much tolerate it. It's a very low stimulant, so it's not going to like make you super jittery. The most stimulating thing in it is the guarana, but it's very low. So I recommend that to people that are having like that weight loss plateau, or they're just like, I can't let go of this weight. And you would take that 1 to 2 times a day with your food, and that would just help it to burn off. Then next is if you're focused on weight loss, I know some people are focused on weight loss and some people are focused on just healthy aging, muscle building, things like that. Cleansing, learning how to help your body let go of toxins. And so this is a product that we would use during intermittent fasting. So people have heard about like the 6 hour window where you're eating only for 6 hours or 8 hours and then you're fasting the rest of the day and night. And during that time, your body's able to go into autophagy, which means that it's recycling old broken cells, it's burning fat, it's going into ketosis. Those are some buzzwords around, people have talked about, oh, I'm doing keto. What that means is your body's burning fat. That's what that means. And usually it has to be done according to a diet, but this is able to help assist in that process to support your body so that it's not struggling while you're not eating. So, if that's something that you would want to explore, then I can help you to do cleansing as well. So there's that one. Then now we're gonna get into the fun topic, which is gut. I have about at least 15 minutes to focus on the gut. And I know many of you guys want to hear about that. So I'm going to take a little bit more time on that. This is Bia Biotics. And so what it is it's completely caffeine free. There's 2 grams of sugar. It's a prebiotic, probiotic, and adaptogenic drink. So adaptogens are these wonderful flowers and herbs that help your body to deal with stress. So we talked a little bit about stress and cortisol levels and that lion running behind us. Adaptogens help to calm and soothe the nervous system so that it can handle stress. And this is just a really fun drink. It tastes good. It's a sparkling ginger. It kind of tastes like a ginger ale. It has everything you would need to help start building a healthy gut again. So it infuses those prebiotic, probiotic fibers. It has fibers from Jerusalem artichoke, tapioca fiber. It has aloe vera and apple cider vinegar. It also has shiitake and maitake mushrooms. So it's just a really fun product to keep in the fridge. And you can have like one every other day is about recommended to just infuse some different types of bacterial strains into the gut and start helping it recolonize and do what it needs to do. So this is one product that I love that does that. And it just is fun because it's in a can and you think you're drinking something like like a soda, but it's not and it's really healthy for you. So there's that. Then there is this triotic probiotic for Stacy. Okay, go ahead, Stacy. You have a question?
It says energy and adaptogens. Have you tried it and does it give you energy even if your gut is all messed up?
Yes. So adaptogens, just to go into a little adaptogen a little bit more, these products, Isagenix, the company, loves adaptogens. And so they kind of throw adaptogens in multiple of their products. It's in a lot of their drinks, a lot of their products, because they're just so amazing. And adaptogens, what they do is they balance your scale.
Right.
So if you are always tired and you need more energy, adaptogens will bring you back up to that. If you're always jittery and you're just like, oh my gosh, I got anxiety. I have 10 more minutes, it says. Okay. Um, then it will bring you back down. So if you need to kind of calm down to be balanced, adaptogens will calm you down. If you need more energy because you're kind of sluggish, adaptogens will bring you back up. So that's where the energy will come from. And then it also has a little bit of ginseng. So that's an herb. It's an herbal root, kind of like a ginger root. And ginseng is a natural energizer.
Yeah, I've tried that before.
So we'd have to talk personally if your body does well with ginseng or not, but that's where the energy would come from.
Gotcha.
Does that answer
Thank
it?
you.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
ma'am.
Okay. And then so because they're telling me I only have 10 more minutes, I'm gonna go through these and then my mom will text everybody her Zoom link And then we can join onto hers because Zoom is funny. They make you wait like 10 or 15 minutes before I can reuse my account again. And then we can do question and answer over there. So let me just run through these real quick. The next one is this triotic. A it's a 2.1 billion probiotic. It has three different proven strains that have been tested and studied to repopulate the gut microbiome and the immune system function. So it's great. Kids over 4 can use it. It's not, toxic in any way to kids. Um, then the last thing is, no, this one's about energy. We can talk about that for those who want energy. The Bia Energy and the Bia eShot, those are little drinks that help with actual energy. But those have caffeine in them, but they also have adaptogens. So we just talked about adaptogens. It would make you have the energy, but without all the jittery and without the crash. So that's a tool. I don't have a picture of what I want to talk about next, but I wanted to just touch on bone broth. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. How do I stop? Mm, mm, mm. I don't know if I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Is this what you guys see? I don't know. Can you still see me? Yeah? Okay. Well, I don't know how to stop sharing. Oh, there, it says stop sharing. Sorry, I am not familiar with all the Zoom anymore. I forgot. But I wanted to just touch on bone broth. So I have 4 pages of information just on bone broth, and I'm not going to get through it all, but we can talk about it one-on-one with you personally. Isagenix has a powdered bone broth. I think it's 14 or 15 packets that come in a little box. Very affordable. You add it to hot water, or you can add it to homemade bone broth, whichever you prefer. But it's cutting edge amazing. Bone broth is so powerful. It's a gut healing tool that many people are not familiar with. And here's an excerpt from bone broth cookbooks that was made by a doctor. It said, "So how powerful is a healing how powerful is a healing and health-giving agent? Let me put it to you this way. Imagine that a pharmaceutical company has created a pill that could help heal digestive tracts, relieve arthritis, fight infections, build strong bones, promote glowing skin and hair, support your liver in detoxing by boosting glutathione, reduce inflammation overall, because we know inflammation is the start of all disease, you would be knocking down the doctor's door for that pill." Well, the irony of it is that this miracle product actually already exists and it's called bone broth. It's nutrient dense, restorative, and it's a very humble process. So the best bone broth is come from grass-fed beef cows. Um, you can buy the bones of the grass-fed beef cows. You can make your own bone broth for, 24 hours. You can cook it, you can simmer it, you could store it. You can do that, and that's great. But you may not be consistent with it every week. And so that's where the powdered version would come in, is to help keep you consistent so that in between making your own, you could use this. Or if you're like, there's no way I'm going to do all that work, it's too I don't have that much time. I don't even want to start with that. I just want to open a packet and put it in hot water. That's fine too. And so it'll give you protein for muscles. It'll help restore your gut. It'll give you good, like we just talked about, good bacterias. It will reduce inflammation and it'll help anything collagen related. So it helps boost your collagen overall. So that's your joints, your skin, your nails, your hair, everything. So we love collagen, but getting the right types of collagen or the right quality is very important, because it's actually been researched and found that if you use the wrong type of bones, like chicken bones, you will actually get more lead from the chicken bones, because chicken bones are high in lead, then you will get collagen. So it can be very counterintuitive and it can actually make you sick. So you would want to make sure that you're sourcing your beef bones from a very reputable farm, a good grocery store, or a place where you know the sourcing of the actual bones, because you don't want to be poisoning yourself with lead while you're trying to heal your gut. So that's very, very important. Oh, Cheryl just joined. I don't know if she knows I'm going to time out, but it's going to be recorded and she can re-watch it. She's in. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. Or they're joining. They haven't seen it. But I only have 3 minutes on this one. So bone broth is amazing, and I highly recommend it for anybody who's trying to heal their gut and also boost protein intake, boost muscles, fat loss, and reduce inflammation. So keep that in mind when we talk one-on-one, that you may have more questions about that and how that can help you. Um, so that's about all of the main topics that I have. And if anybody wants specialized, um, oh, I didn't share this fun fact. I have 2.5 minutes. Let me just share this with you because I like Kobe Bryant. Many of you know the Lakers and Kobe Bryant. He was the superstar, the late Kobe Bryant. Um, he used to swear by bone broth, and he said he used to drink it before every pregame. He would drink bone broth, and he would drink it after bone broth. And he swears that that helped him with his recovery on all of his ailments. So I just had to say that because, poor Kobe's not here anymore. But that's just how powerful bone broth is. So we covered all of the core. I wanted to talk about all the core functions of the body, that we need proper protein, we need a proper timing of our meals to help balance blood sugar, we need to keep our hormones functioning at a balanced level, we need to have daily movement, daily exercise, even if it's a small amount, so that we can build healthy muscles and have healthy aging. So these are some of my favorite tools. They're not a replacement for a healthy lifestyle. You can't just do one and then um, not do anything else, but they can help assist you in the process of this healthy aging and building muscle while burning fat. So, if anybody's struggling with that, I know everybody's struggling with that, otherwise they wouldn't be on this call. Then these are some of the tools that I use or recommend. And I'm going to be doing a large Black Friday order tomorrow personally. And then I know my mom is too. And then if you have your own personal account already, you can have it on your side. Or if you wanted to just try a couple things, you can let us know and we can order it for you. So, Mom, did you send everybody the link? Can you send me the link of where you're going next? And we'll go over to that Zoom room so we can talk some more.
Um, how do I find it? Is it the one I sent you last night?
Yes.
Okay.
So everybody should be getting a text soon, and we will be joining a new Zoom room in the next 5 minutes. So you have yours. Do you see it, Mom? Oh, you have a number. 891-691-6619. Do you see that, Mom?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
see that.
Send that and open up the meeting and then give us the password, and we will see everybody on the other side because it's going to
Okay.
shut down right now.